Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy Hen, and we back at the Hen Den. Thank God for waking me up, not just waking me up. Thank God for waking y'all up too. What y'all got going on? My bad. Yesterday, y'all had some car problems. Had to put this on the car, had to put that on the car, had to put that on the car. Took all day, most of it all yesterday until I got ready to go to work. But everything back great. It's good that you got mechanics on hand, or you know somebody car. So everything's great, y'all. You just don't know what gonna happen. You just gotta be what? Prepared for it. Be prepared for it. That's all we can do, y'all. But look, y'all, we back. Appreciate you came back to the den, y'all. But look though, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been seeing on posters, like what people. Alright, say for example, 4th of July. You probably had a big old barbecue. They probably had a big old barbecue. But like me and other people, y'all, I really stayed to myself. Well, me and my son had a 4th of July together. Now my wife, when she got back, she kicked it with us, but she went and kicked it with fam or whatever. But I heard a YouTuber say, and a YouTuber made a video on the 4th of July. He said that he spent his weekend basically at the house also. Normally they'll cook, then nobody pull out the grill, then nobody shoot no firework. They're pretty much just in the house among each other, but everybody just isolated. And I also been seeing posters on Facebook where folk be saying that spirits, holidays just ain't the same no more. Family ain't family no more. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm in that category. But what you mean, Hen? You heard what I said. I spent 4th of July basically by myself. Me and my son. Yeah, I grill. I still pull that grill out, and we still shot fireworks, but we were basically just me and my son. Now I had family. What I could have went down. I could have drove 3 hours or more than 3 hours to visit my family. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We all got our own little life. But that still shouldn't be no excuse for me to go, cause I got cars to go. But at the same time though, I don't know, y'all. I just keep myself isolated. Well, why do you keep yourself isolated, Hen? Cause that ain't a good thing. You got some people that say it's a good thing. You got some people that say isolation just make it worse. It just can make you a whole nother person. So I don't know, y'all. I done isolated myself so much for years and years and years. I still deal with people because I got to deal with people. I got a job where I still got to do, so I still got to socialize with folks. But I isolate myself from, just gonna keep it real, from family. And it shouldn't be that way. God knows I love everybody in my family. That's on my mama's side, my daddy's side, just anybody. In-laws or whatever. It's love. But at the same time though, everybody want love back. Well, why you isolate yourself though? This is the reason why I isolate myself. I'm just gonna keep it real. Me and my wife got on the topic last night, and I told her, I said, look, I'm gonna make a video about it today. I told her last night, see what I'm saying? It's how you do stuff, and it's how you say stuff. So she already know where I'm coming from. But at the same time though, why I isolate myself from people, because at the same time though, if you find out somebody been talking about you, or you hear that from somebody in the streets, or people come bringing you mess to put in your lap, you see what I'm saying? What would you do? Now you expect, if somebody gonna talk about you, need to be some strangers, people that don't know you. You feel me? Your enemies, not your blood or not your family supposed to be doing it, but it always be the opposite. It always be the family, and but you got strangers out here, show you love and act like a family to you. But when your own family should be acting like a what? Stranger. You see how backward that is? You see what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I said, golly, so I wasn't the only person, or me and my son wasn't the only person that spent 4th of July, by ourselves. Like I said, it ain't good. Ain't nothing good being alone on holidays, y'all. And then since we on these holidays, spirits. I know. When we was coming up, man, every holiday came, you felt it. 4th of July, you feel that you feel the fireworks inside of you. You popping inside. You can't wait. Christmas. It's like you can, man, it's like you used to be able to smell them holidays coming up. 4th of July, you smell fireworks in the air. Christmas, boy, you just smell it. Thanksgiving, you smell it. You feel me? You smelling these beautiful holidays when they coming up. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Since 2000 hit, stuff just been totally effed up. And like everything different. Ain't nothing the same. But it's saying the good book. Ain't nothing gonna stay the same. It's gonna be different seasons. You feel me? But at the same time though, it just these holidays will be coming up. Don't nothing feel the same no more. You might got your mama still alive, so that go your Mother Day. You feel me? You might got your father still alive. That go Father Day. People like me, or people like me who don't got mama or daddy, don't be holidays that we really don't too much care about unless you got a mother figure or a father figure in your life. But if you don't care about them holidays. I don't think I care about Mother Day about because my wife, she, you know what I'm saying, she's a mother or whatever. But beside that, that's it. You know, Valentine's Day or whatever. No, that's still for the wife or whatever, or for y'all. But holiday just ain't the same no more. Like I said, people say isolation is good for you, but it also can be bad for you. Because you shutting yourself off from the world. But at the same time though, ain't you tired of how the world be treating you? Ain't you tired of how the world be doing you? You can't even call nobody now. Next 5 minutes, your business out here. Everybody know your business. You can't even call nobody now. You hang up the phone with them, they call them somebody, they'll tell them somebody what you just called and talk to them about. So the reason why I isolate myself from people because stuff I heard what people say about me. Check this out. I done said stuff too. But if I did say something about somebody, I got the heart to come back to that person and say, you know what, I apologize. I was wrong. I didn't mean it. We were mad. I was mad. You feel me? But we can start this stuff back over. Just gonna keep it real with it. If people don't come to me like that, or if I try every time, it's like people like me gotta be the first to do it. You feel me? You say, for example, you could be around somebody, both of y'all quiet, but you always gotta be the one to engage the conversation. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I always had to be the one to engage it, to bring it up. And people, that stuff get tired. But guess what? It's just you really doing the work. The other person can care less if you come to them or not. But this supposed to be family though. You feel me? Like I said, all my family in Alabama, I love y'all, I miss y'all. All my folks in Mississippi, I love y'all, I miss y'all. My folks in Georgia, cuz, you know who I'm talking about, much love. You feel me? My brother in Chi-Town, much love. You know? But at the same time though, everybody want to feel like they somebody. Everybody want to feel like they important to somebody. Why should just one person always got to ignite something to start something out? If you say you love somebody the way you say you love somebody, if you say y'all family, it's two gonna do that. It just can't be one always do it. It's two people gotta do that. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this isolation stuff, it tearing me up. It getting the best of me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. The little stuff what I call myself got, these little cars or just other little stuff what y'all know or whatever, that's nothing without no family. I'm just gonna go and say that's nothing. Don't this little materialistic stuff I got or whatever, it's nothing without family, y'all. I'm being real with you. Money do help. Having this, having that, it do help, but it only help just for the moment. Just gonna keep it real with it. You know, I can talk to these cars all day. I can rub these cars all day. You feel me? But at the same time, though, nothing like a hug from somebody. And ain't nothing like when somebody really tell you, I love you. Not just telling you, but showing it. You feel me? Anybody can say somebody, oh, I love you 20,000 times a day and don't even mean it. They're just telling you. But if they actually showing it. There been time, man, folks have seen me with my head down, know something wrong, and just walk on by. Won't call. They can hear something going on. Still won't call. You feel me? So what would that make you do? Won't that make you isolate yourself too? Just gonna keep it real, y'all. But like I said, y'all, I had to come on this to talk to y'all about isolation. Some say it work, some say it don't work. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Hey, ain't nothing cool with being isolated from family or from people that you need to be around. Like I said, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, most of the holidays, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I really do chill to myself in a way. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, you know. But ain't nothing cool with it. Cause like I said, who wanna be old, who just got money or got this, but they ain't really got nobody to come visit them or come kick it with them. Like I said, man, I don't know. You know, the world would be a much better place. Like I said before, if people would put themselves in other people's shoes, they're gonna keep it real. You know, ain't nobody doing it no more. People ain't looking at, well, what that person did to me 4, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. See, sometimes you gotta think on the past to make the future better. I know he or she did that 5, 10 years ago. I remember when he or she did that 2 years ago. But they ain't looking at what they doing. You see what I'm saying? They don't think they worry about is what they doing now. Oh, he or she don't help me no more, F them. But then they used to help you. Maybe it's the reason why they stopped helping you. See, it's a reason for everything. You feel me? It is. Good or bad. If people didn't cut you off, it's a reason. If people don't deal with you no more, it's a reason. Maybe you could have been a reason. Maybe I could have been a reason. But if I could have been a reason, that's when you could have came and said, hey, Hen, did the reason why this. Hen, did the reason why that. Don't get on the phone or talk to nobody else about me. You talk to me. You feel me? That's how it's supposed to be, y'all. And that's what people or what we need to try to do with each other. Instead of you calling and talking about somebody, call that person and see can you get it right with that person. You just a phone call away. You to call that person. Why not call that person? Why not call the person who you talking about instead of calling somebody talking about the person to somebody else? That don't even make no sense. But you don't even see. Just because that person you talking about don't know that you talking about them, who still see y'all? Them upstairs. That's all I got to say. People will say all this and all that about me or you or just anybody, but they still don't realize who listening to you. Him upstairs. You still ain't getting away with it just because that person don't know what you said about it. God and Jesus still know what you said about them. And if it's some old hating, just some old foul stuff you saying about that person, it probably won't happen on you, but it'll come back on you. Maybe somebody in your family just gonna be real with it. See, stuff ain't gotta come back on you no more. It'll come back on somebody in your family. Just gonna keep it real and true, y'all. Karma working all kind of ways, man. That's just real, y'all. But look though, it's more from the end of the day, y'all. I will be back. We're gonna say some funny story too. You feel me? I gotta put the good. I also gotta put the bad in here. You gotta put positive and stuff. You also gotta put negative stuff. That's how you become positive. If you learn from your negative stuff, you got people, oh, now I want to hear this old negative stuff. How is it negative when you trying to turn negative into positive? You feel me? But come back, y'all. It's more. Alright? Bet.